Real talk. Let's get cracking. Good moto morning. Welcome to another episode of Kraken's Garage. I'm your host Eric, and on Kraken's Garage we discuss all good things on two wheels, do some minor gear reviews, and some minor tutorials on maintenance. Today's episode is a bit off the beaten path, and the reason why I call it Real Talk is I'm kind of at the crossroads in my YouTube journey as I am progressing with my channel, and I'm reaching out to the viewers to get some feedback, so let's get cracking. My first takeaway, Mrs. Kraken was getting caught up on my videos and watching them, and she said, you know, for God's sakes, you need to smile more. And I'm like, okay, I didn't really think about that. And in my defense, I would say over the summer, it's been a lot of painful moments trying to film either on or off the bike and doing the best I could do. So I'll try to focus on that and make it a little more jovial moving forward. For those that have inquired about my health and my back operation, I am 100%. I cannot be any more pleased with the outcome of this surgery. It has been 100% successful. I have zero issues going on with my back. The only residual effect is the incision on the abdomen that's right on your underwear and your pants line. Gets agitated and is still very tender and rubs on a daily basis. Other than that, I'm good to go. So I hope that answers everyone's question. I shot that moto vlog Thursday. The windshield is not working out for me. I'll throw a picture of it right up here. That windshield is up for grabs if somebody would like it, and I'll tell you how to do that a little later on in the video, but I will mail it free to you. I'm gonna put a taller one on and we'll give that a try, because the buffeting was just nuking the audio on that video, just horrible. A while back, I posted a video of a reading of one of my stepmother's ride reports. That was an 11,000 mile journey across Canada. I had, I don't know, maybe 8 pictures to share, so a lot of it was just flapping my gums, but I've thought about whether or not to do any more on those. She did mail me a stack of ride reports. There must be 20 of them in there, and there is no pictures to accommodate them. So I'm reluctant to just read you blah, blah, blah about a ride report. You're here to watch a video. I don't know if it would be enjoyable. If that's something you would be interested in, let me know in the comments down below. It's kind of interesting to view it from a perspective of this ride report was written 30 years ago and there were no smartphones and you used walkie-talkies to communicate, and you used plain old paper maps and a highlighter to get you from point A to point B. So it's a totally different perspective on how to tour all over the world like they did. This next topic is on the giveaways, and I feel like my giveaways are meant to be light, jovial, not terribly expensive, in the neighborhood of $20 to $30 range, something that's, kind of nice to have and enjoy. And it all promotes either this channel or motorcycle riding, whether that's literature or protective gear or my merchandise. So let me know your feelings if you guys and gals are still in on that and you would like to do that, and would you prefer more merch or more gear or literature and things of that nature. Or if you have any other ideas, I'd love to hear them. I'm gonna ask for a lot of replies on this one. I need your help. So answer on that one down below as well, please. I alluded to the fact that I'm at the crossroads on this channel, and whenever I see, I have many friends that I've made through motovloggers on YouTube, and whenever they hit a speed bump, I ask them the same question: what was the reason why you started your channel? In the case of Ben with Veteran Biker, he's like, I did it to help veterans. My reply is, stay the course. Do exactly what you set out to do and quit worrying about the other stuff. So then I in turn have to ask myself the very same question: what did I do to start this channel out? Why did I do it? And that was to dust off the welcome mat and help new riders or even seasoned riders get back into riding motorcycles, and I feel like I've accomplished that journey. I mean, there's remarks on here where people say, gee, I would have never attempted to adjust my valves. Your video helped me out. I bought the tools. I did it. Thank you so much. I don't know what to say. That just warms my heart, and that's what I'm all about. I've had many people trying to get into motorcycling, and they write and talk to me, and I've mailed them off my personal gear to, give them some sort of base to get up and get going and protect themselves. I'm all in on what I do. Now, I'll give you a piece of my life. I was raised by a single mom. My parents were divorced when I was born. Apparently, I was my mother's last attempt at trying to save the marriage by having me, and Pop still skedaddled on down the road. With that said, I'm glad somebody slept with somebody or I wouldn't be here, so I'm kind of okay with that. Where I'm going with that statement is being raised with two sisters, a mother who worked full-time, and a maid because she was at work. I was surrounded by women. There was no wrenching going on. There was no motorcycles in my life. All of these things I had to go out and make happen on my own with very little guidance. This channel, a good portion of it, especially with my TNT content, my Benelli, is to hopefully get these young people somebody they can relate to. There is no stupid questions. To ask me anything you want, and I'll do my best to help you out. So that's kind of my original goal for a good portion of my content. So some of it's going to be boring to all you seasoned veterans out there and veteranettes out there that are watching my content. But it does serve a purpose, and it is helping. Over 50% of my views are just on that one bike. They exceed my Harley content. Think about that. So we'll continue on my journey on the tutorials on the basic items to help people out. That said, the channel has grown to, as of today, 2,534 subscriptions. Thank you very much. I'm indebted to each and every one of you. With that many subs, I'm getting a plethora of questions, especially on the Benelli TNT. I answer probably 50 to 70 questions a week. Add that up over the last year, I have answered thousands of questions on that bike and how to solve problems for people, and I'm getting overwhelmed. What I've been doing is redirecting them to a site on Facebook, and I'll put it on here again. My friend Alex up in New York set up a parts and service site on Facebook for that specific bike. And people can go on there and log their questions, and the community answers the questions as a whole. So I'm not pushing back on you folks answering questions. I can't handle them all, so I'm kind of redirecting them, and I'm one of the moderators on that forum. So I still frequent in there and try to answer questions in there as well. Which leads me to my next statement or big change for the channel. I have opened up a Patreon account. I'm going to post a link to it down below. And I really struggled with this one hard because there's two things I hate about doing YouTube. I freaking hate it, and hate's a powerful word. One is asking for money, and the second thing is asking for likes and subs. To date, I just asked for likes and subs one time only at the end of the channel. And that's all I'm ever going to do. I don't want to do it anymore. If you don't like my stuff and don't want to sub, then go on with your bad self. Regarding the money, I cannot ignore the expense of what it costs to run this channel. I have dropped thousands in equipment, meaning cameras, lighting, microphones, cordless microphones, things of this nature, and the list goes on. First batch of stickers that I mailed out for free, and postage alone, $200 just to mail that out. Plus the cost of the stickers was another $100, so that was a $300 gift to everybody. So that's why I'm starting to charge for stickers and things of that nature moving forward. That doesn't mean other motovloggers, if you send me stickers, I won't do a sticker swap with you. I'll get them in the mail to you right away. So let's get back to the Patreon. I took a hard look at some of the big channels that have Patreons, Chase on Two Wheels, Yami Noob, etc., and a lot of these folks, I'm not picking on them, but I don't want to set my Patreon up like theirs. And when they have, they're so large they give away motorcycles to everybody. Not everybody, but they occasionally give out motorcycles, which is really nice. But it's only available most often to their Patreon members. So it's a pay-to-win type thing. I don't agree with that. I set up 3 different tiers of my Patreon. It goes from $3 for the first tier, Bronze Kraken, Silver Kraken is $10 a month, and Gold Kraken is $25 a month. Nobody has to join my Patreon. And my feelings are here, I don't want to penalize somebody that can't afford to join a Patreon and get the benefits that come with that. So I promise you, 100% of my content will be available 100% of the time for free. This is only available to the people that have tried to support the channel or would like to support the channel. And what I mean by support the channel is I've had people randomly just send me PayPal amounts and saying, you know, thanks for what you do. And I know I've upset them, but to date, I've refunded 100% of them. I didn't feel like I earned the money. 142 videos later, I have busted my keister to get to where I'm at and to have what little street credibility and credentials that I have tried to earn through each and every one of you by speaking the truth, owning my mistakes, and trying to be moral and ethical on this journey. So moving forward, if somebody would like to, it's not going to get you anything extra regarding content. For the tiers, if you do the $3 a month Patreon, I'll include a pack of stickers. If you would do the $10 silver level, I'll send you a pack of stickers along with some bands. And if you do the $25 level, I'll send you a pack of stickers with the bands and the refrigerator magnet. You know, no big deal there. Now, if leap for the $25 increment, after you have subscribed to my Patreon for 3 months, you will get a gift from me, and that will be a coffee cup with my logo on it. So what I mean by the crossroads is, what do you think about the tiers and how I'm setting this up? All of you have watched enough YouTube to know what I'm speaking about, and I would like to hear your thoughts on it. I don't want to make money on this channel, but it would be nice to tread water at least, and I haven't for almost a year and a half. As ashamed as I am to ask, there it is. Let me know your thoughts. No one has to sign up for Patreon if you don't want to. Nothing will change on that front. How to serve that up. If I do get any Patreons, I'm gonna have on my end screen where I usually do a slight ride video. As I close out the video, I'll have a rolling screen of the contributors to thank them, and I will occasionally thank them personally in the videos. Next topic, I've had several people ask me to do live streams or maybe interviews with other moto vloggers, and I've watched many on YouTube. And most of them turn into a drink fest and everybody joking and croaking, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's good fun, good banter going on. I have 2 challenges if I'm going to do streaming. One, my studio is my garage. I'm not going to do it inside my house because we have dogs and they never quiet when I'm filming. That's a given. They're really ornery in that sense. So I have to film it out here in the garage, and I'm not really set up for it. Second thing is, and the biggest thing is my fear. It's hard enough for me to sit in front of this camera and talk to myself every one of these videos, but to do it live and keep the conversation innovative and going and engaging is something that I would worry about, but I will cross that bridge when I get to it. So we're going to start to do some live streams every now and then, possibly get a guest on. I don't know when that's going to happen, but it's coming up here in the future, so I hope you look forward to those. Next, I opened up a Discord channel. It's under Kraken's Garage. I'll have a link to it down below. I spend half of my day every day editing videos, so it's open up on my screen, and you can live chat with all of us as a group, can live chat and problem solve and brainstorm ideas. I hope you join Discord and engage in the chat. It's kind of interesting to talk to somebody when they're half a world away or another country away and ask them direct questions and get direct responses. I mentioned about the Harley short windshield for the Electric Glide or Street Glide. For anyone that wants that for free, you have to reach out to me on Discord. I want to have at least my first person join Discord to ask for that windshield. Next question is, I could use some help from one of you, male or female, I do not care. If you have motorcycle knowledge, that would help, but it's not necessary, but I need a moderator. I will give you access to my channel, my Discord, and my Patreon is to help me weed out the bad apples. If any one of you would be interested in doing that, please hit me up at krakensgarage@gmail.com or on Discord. And just like all my videos, to my end watchers, today's shout out goes to Oz ADV Rider. Aaron has 595 subs. He has 128 videos out. He's been rocking it for 3 years. He hails from Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. He's rocking a 2008 Suzuki V-Strom. He does ADV videos around Melbourne. He's a hell of a good guy. He does great content. If you're into ADV riding, check out Aaron, check out his channel. I have his link and his Instagram listed down below. He's a good mate, and I love his content dearly, so please check him out. If you wind up subscribing and enjoying his channel, please let him know that Kraken sent you. And there's my ghost dog. Whose turn is it this time? Let's go with Bullet. Bullet's here to tell me to wrap this video up. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. If you want to see more in the future, hit that subscribe button right down there in the corner. And remember, folks, go riding. It's good for you, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.